Yo, what is going on, you lucky Lombre? Today we're playing some games with the Charizard deck. It's been a while. Full credit for this list goes to Stefan Ivanov. Ripped it directly from his Twitter because I wanted to give it a try, and it was actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I've had no hope with GreenZard for a while now, but I tried it out. It's been a ton of fun. I've been winning a ton of games with it. My win rate with it is pretty insanely high, actually, I think, right now for what I expected at the very least. And yeah, they're not too much different from GreenZard we've seen in the past. It's got our 2 Reshiram, 4 Baby Volcanion. We got the 1/1/1 Omastar, 1/1/1 Omastar lineup with that 1 of Evolution Incense in here to help us against like Pidgey control or Tensino control, I guess now, mill, stuff like that. 1 Victini V because it's a super efficient attacker up against ADP-zation. Quick balls in here over tag calls because we want ways to find our Volcanions and our Victini V. We still have 1 tag call in here to find, so we can get like double Reshiram, or we can get the tag call for the 1 Reshiram plus the Caitlin Cynthia, or double Reshiram like I just said. Power plants, and we have 2 Lysandre Labs in here help us up against Spell Tag, Malamar, and of course the Metal Frying Pans on those Zations. 1 Wait and See Hammer for the ADP-zation matchup if they go first. And we actually do choose to go second with this deck. Just wait and see him, discard the energy. All good. 1 Big Charm to help us get out of that range of the 1-shot from the Zation. And yeah, I think that's all I want to talk about. Let's go ahead, let's get into some games. Okay, getting into our first game here. One thing super cool about this deck is we do want to choose to actually go second. Yeah, we actively want to go second. We want to choose to actually go second in games, so that way we can get that turn 1 flare starter, maybe use that wait and see hammer depending on the matchup, depending if we can get that with the other cards we need for the turn. And yeah, it's always cool. I really enjoy playing decks that choose to go second in the current format. I think it's a big advantage if you're playing a deck that takes advantage of going second, because you pretty much get to always go second. If you're choosing to go second, your opponent's always going to want to go first, so they're going to let you go second. You're choosing to go second, you're always going second. And if your deck can take advantage of that, well, it's a great advantage to have. So we are up against an ADP-zation, as we can tell from our opponent's energy spinner there. Our hand not super ridiculously good right now, but if we can just get a greens, get that wait and see hammer, get a Fiery Flint, we'll be able to go Flare Strike on the next turn, and then maybe even to that double blaze on the turn after. And actually, if we're lucky enough here, they might not have a bench Pokemon to work with, and we can maybe knock out this Jirachi with the double blaze. Okay, it's possible. Our draw for turn is another Pokégear, so we're gonna go ahead and Heat Factory. If we get 2 fires here, or a Flint, and that's gonna be game. Or it's gonna be a fast one. Flint, get those 4 energy. Welder to our Reshiram, and then double blaze for the knockout. So a fast one here up against our opponent's supposedly ADP-zation deck. So happens to go first though, and you can't play a draw supporter. Sometimes you're stuck with just a Jirachi, and we'll take that donk. Okay, we're getting into another one here. Opponents choosing whether or not they want to go first or second. Let's see, they are going first, which is fine with us. We like to go second. This hand, not too ridiculously good. Can definitely still get ourselves a Reshiram though. That's all we really need here is a Reshiram. We can top deck greens, a Reshiram, Welder into a quick ball or tag call, something like that. All we're looking for right here is that Reshiram to get ourselves going. There is a Pokédoll from our opponent, so probably up against control, maybe not. Maybe we're lucky enough to not be up against a control here, but it looks like it maybe is a mill or control deck. There's an Evo Incense, could be the Obstagoon deck. I guess we'll see here soon. Gonna go ahead and just Welder to the Volcanion and get aggressive. Oh, I think I still kind of want to get aggressive though. Sure, let's just get aggressive. Let's see what happens when we get aggressive. See what our opponent's playing. Throw down the fossil and just swing. We could put this, just gonna go ahead and swing. Could put this in place so next time we could high heat blast for more damage, but I don't think it's necessary. Just gonna get aggressive. Keep this so in case we want a Welder. Wait and see hammer was prized. Yeah, we can get out, like, if we have the pieces, we can get out Candy almost our next turn. Here comes an Evolution Incense. It is a Weezing. Alright, I have no idea what our opponent's playing. Oh, it looks like it's probably actually Checkmate. No, it's Beheem. Oh, it is Beheem. All right. Well, they just need a basic Pokemon to stay alive here, but we are going to item lock them. That is definitely our best win condition against Beheem. Can't think of anything better than item locking our opponent when they're playing Beheem. So we're going for the item lock. Hopefully it sticks for a while. There's a Coughing. Do they actually attack with the Weezings in this deck? I'm so confused here now. Setting up the Coughing instead of a Illigim or whatever it's called seems not correct to me, but we'll see what our opponent does with it. Yeah, definitely going to look to set up this Omastar next turn. Hopefully all the pieces are in the deck. They might not be, so that might not be possible, but we're going to try and make it work. Play the greens, see what happens. All right, this should get a Illigim, right? Nope, it's going to get a Zacian. I mean, that's not bad. Drawing cards, I feel, is never bad. All right, there is the Zacian. Here comes the Intrepid Sword. All right, let's see. Draw to Fire Energy. Play the greens. And the Candy-R here. Is the Omastar here? It is. So we got our opponent under item lock. Should mean we are pretty safe going into this next turn, and probably pretty efficiently going to slow our opponent down. Does mean we can't play greens anymore, but I'm not too worried about that. Just going to keep High Heat Blasting and hoping for the best here. Yeah, and that's the game plan. High Heat Blast. Excuse me. High Heat Blast and hope for the best. High Heat Blast and hope for the best. That is our game plan. Took out that doll, took out a Jirachi, up a prize card. They're playing Beheem. Beheem needs a lot of item cards to make it work consistently turn after turn. They don't even have an Illigim on the bench right now. Going to this Coughing to give us something else to hit. That's fine with me. Don't really want to bench any other Pokemon. That's the only thing I got to avoid here is benching Pokemon. They will get access to items on this next turn though. So we're going to go Welder. One here. And we did not draw another Pokemon to attach to. I think I'm just going to attach to the Volcanion instead. One energy here is fine. We are going to stamp them here because we're going to give them items, so I don't want them to have access to them that many cards when they get items. So, and I do want to attach because I do want to be aggressive, so I want to be able to take... Ooh, we got the double customs, actually. Let's go ahead and take out that Zacian for 2 prize cards. That's definitely a little bit better. That's their main draw power right here. They have the Jirachi with the Stellar Witch, but I think I'd rather get those 2 prize cards while we can. So we've completely limited our opponent's setup super hard. Yeah, they got nothing going on. If we just keep this up, I think we're going to be in a really good spot. They don't even have an Illigim yet. They're not item locked anymore, but we got that early item lock, which definitely disrupted them quite a bit. And now they have to recover from that. Okay, there's a Marnie. That's a little bit annoying. We'd finally gotten the Victini. Just another Pokemon to attack with, really. I don't really want to bench it yet, but just having it in hand is definitely going to be super nice. There's a Surge. Interesting. All right. Maybe Beheem is not the main part of this deck. I'm actually very curious to see what else they potentially have in here, but it could just be as simple as Beheem with Roxy in it. There's the Marnie play. They'll get access to one more supporter. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what we get for... Okay, we got a Welder, got a Flint, got a Volcanion. I'm pretty content with those cards right there. Don't really have enough cards to Flint away right now, though. So we're going to have to Caitlin and Cynthia, our top deck first, I think. All right, it is an Illigim deck. There goes a triple acceleration here. Energy. Here comes an Illigim. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to Caitlin and Cynthia away our top deck. Find 2 cards to Flint away. Going to get back a Welder with the Caitlin and Cynthia. And then look to Welder next turn. Giving us Coughing again. They will get access to items again on their next turn. It is an energy. We have a lot of energy in deck, though. But I might be item locked next turn, so I might not be able to use the Flint. So let's just actually... No, we could use it this turn. So we're going to get rid of this, though. Get back the Welder. Play the Flint. Get rid of these 2. Grab the energy. How many energy do we have in the discard? Just the 1? Okay. I don't think I'm going to Welder... I don't even know if I'm going to bench this yet. We could get item lock next turn, but they won't even knock out my Volcanion. So I think I'm just going to High Heat Blast. And I'm going to... Yeah, make it so we don't give them items potentially, depending on how much Pokemon they actually bench. And there's a Reshiram even, actually, so Now we might just welder to the Reshiram. Having something a little bit bigger might be a little bit more beneficial, but we have a couple welders to work with. Yeah, I kind of don't want to like bench a Pokemon, allowing them to play with one extra Pokemon on their bench and still be able to use items. So we're going to try and avoid that. There goes another Surge from our opponent. Here comes an Evolution Incense. Probably going to be another Roxy coming down. We also don't take damage from a potential Roxy like it looks like our opponent's going to play, so we avoid that as well. Actually, if they have two... Nope, just the one. If they had two here, they could actually knock out our Volcanion, because Behemoth hits, yeah, for 90 damage. But now they're going to be 10 short from the knockout, even if they get the triple and the Behemoth. Another Palpad coming out. Here comes a Lure Ball. 2 heads. 2 Wheezy. They can Roxy again, actually, if they have another Roxy. That's a little scary. Uh-oh. Here comes another Roxy. This could get the knockout on our Volcanion, actually. Now I'm a little bit nervous. How much HP does this guy have? 60. Okay. Now maybe regretting not benching something. I'm 100% putting something down in next turn. There's a Reset Stamp. Oh no, now I'm definitely regretting not benching something. But we got Heat Factory and a Fire. That gives us something to work with. Our opponent's currently working with nothing still. There's still a Behemoth and a triple short of actually being able to attack. But we don't have any Pokemon set up, so that's not good either. We're only 2 prize cards away from winning the game though, so that is good. Yeah, definitely just gonna go with that Heat Factory. Would this even protect it? We'd have... Currently have 80 HP left to be 110, so I guess it would. That's going to be pretty good. High Heat Blast, knock out the doll. Maybe I was a little bit greedy by not benching another Pokemon. I really wanted to limit my opponent's item usage, though, on their turns. Definitely going to be aggressive here. Yeah, this Big Charm might save our Volcanion. We'll see here. Not for sure, but it might just pull it off. Another Lure Ball. Is our opponent going to actually make the comeback here? They could. Do they have another Roxy to work with here? It looks like their only draw supporters are Surge. Oh, I guess they have the Marnie. I was going to say, is it just Surge and Roxy? That's a lot of potential spreading. There's a Shrine. Oh, they're going to bump our stadium. That stinks. How many dolls are we through? 2? All right. So the Lysandre Labs is going to be pretty effective at preventing them from switching out of stuff if they don't have dolls to work with. They got the stadium replacement. We can replace it back, though, with a Lysandre Labs. And then hopefully get a knockout this turn. Hopefully they don't see another doll. And then... I don't know. Hope they don't attack with Behemoth. Here comes another Lure Ball. 1 heads. Let's see what they grab. Just a Wheezy. Expected, I guess. Do they have a Roxy to go with it, though? No, they already used a Roxy, I believe, didn't they? Maybe I'm mistaken. No, I guess they didn't. No, I guess they didn't. It's a Ditto. All right. Are they going to let me draw? They're going to let me knock out the Ditto. Okay. Well, Lysandre Labs as well, shutting off the escape board. There's a Reset Stamp. No real point to Reset Stamp our opponent now, except to get it out of my deck, I guess. But I'd rather save it. We might be able to use it later on. Just going to go High Heat Blast. Ooh, the Lysandre Labs does shut off my own Big Charm, though. I'm not sure I want to do that. But for them to be able to... They definitely need to use Jirachi, and for them to be able to... Uh-oh. Maybe I was wrong. I was going to say, for them to be able to use Jirachi, they're going to have to bump our stadium. Or just not be able to do anything. But they might be able to... There's a Roxy. Uh-oh. They might be able to knock this out. And I might be regretting that Lysandre Labs play right now. I completely forgot that it shuts off my Big Charm, and I think I'm going to be in trouble. Do they get a triple and a... Behemoth? It seems almost guaranteed at this point with how much they've gone through their deck without finding the combo yet. Yeah, it seems almost guaranteed. Not quite guaranteed, but basically there. We are one prize card away from winning, so if we can just get another Pokemon in play and set up, I think we will be able to maybe squeak out a prize with that one and be able to win this game. Definitely should have not put this in play. I mean, I guess they had it anyways with the Big Charm with the 2 Weezings. Yeah, I guess they had the knockout anyways, right? Yeah, they had it anyways. Here comes the mysterious noise. Oh no. Goodbye, Volcanion. We have no other Pokemon in play, and if we don't get one, I fear we're going to lose this. Can't attack with Omastar. Omastar does get knocked out. There's a Welder. We're going to put 1 on our Omastar. 3 cards. There is a Reshiram. Okay, we are saved. And I will retreat to the Reshiram to maintain that item lock potential. Okay, we're kicking. We're still sticking around for a little bit. 7 fires. in the discard pile, 1 on our active. We don't have a ton of fire energy left. Okay, they are now item locked, and I think we're gonna keep it that way. Okay, the pass draw, it is Power Plant. I'd rather have this in play. Pass back. Yep, I guess it's gonna have a pass war for a little bit here. Our opponent is securely item locked though, now that they put this doll in play. Top deck a custom catcher, pass. And yeah, we're hoping to get a Fire Crystal sooner than later. Opponent pass. There's our Welder. Once we get a fire, we can use that to draw some more cards. Pass to our opponent. Switch isn't good. Stamp doesn't do anything. We could reduce their hand size, I guess, with the stamp if we really wanted to, but it seems like they don't really have anything going on. Gonna play this, get another Welder to the hand, and pass. Definitely don't want to bench the Volcanion to give our opponent access to items. We could stamp them. Like I said, we could stamp them. I'm not sure at which point is it correct. I might just stamp them next turn. Let's see what we draw. There's a Fire Crystal, so it doesn't matter. The game is over. What a weird game. What a strange game. Barely able to pull it out in the end. Definitely should have benched something sooner on. Doesn't matter. Got the dub. What a weird game, man. What a weird game. Okay, we're getting into one final game here. Our opponent is going first. And let's see, we got, ooh, pretty good. Got the greens, got the baby Volcanion start. That's pretty much perfect. We don't really need more than that. So let's see what our opponent's playing. There's an Inkay. So it is the Malamar matchup most likely. There's the Calyx. Oh, so it's probably Mewtwo Malamar actually, which is definitely a little bit better of a matchup for us for sure. The non-Mewtwo Malamar I think is definitely tough, but the Mewtwo Malamar we can yeah, Spell Tag Malamar I think is a little bit harder, but Mewtwo Malamar we can beat that for sure, no problemo. Not worried about this one at all, especially if we can eventually stick a Power Plant into play. We're just gonna set up a big old Reshiram and then go from there. Gonna greens here for Tag Call and a Welder, and then Flare Starter to our Reshiram. See where the rest of the game goes. We got all the energy we need in our current hand. Don't need that Flint like we normally do. I guess Marnie's pretty rough on us, or can be pretty rough on us. So yeah, I guess it could be pretty close. Let's see. Gonna get the Tag Call right here and a Welder. It's gonna Tag Call for 2 Reshiram. Oh, okay. Prize Reshiram and our Caitlin and Cynthia can only get this 1 Reshiram. I was like, I'm gonna get 2. Can't do that. All right, this goes there, and then Flare Starter, 3 fire to our Reshiram, and we'll see what our opponent's able to come up with. They got the Trevnor in the discard pile ready to go. Can they get the full Marnie Trevnor combo on their turn? And if they do, what do they rip from our hand? Hopefully they leave Welder +2 energy. That'd be very nice of them if they can do that for us. That'd be great. Not always so lucky for it to happen, but that's what we're gonna hope for here. There's a Malamar. There's a Stealthy Hood to the Mewtwo. There's a Treasure Away Psychic. Get another Malamar. Okay. All right. Malamar's set up. Psychic in discard. Can definitely... Oh, there goes a Marnie, though. I don't think they played a supporter yet, did they? Definitely could have just Marnied and then Trevnor. That sounds super good to me. Now their turn is a little bit unsure. That would have been really good. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just do that. That would have been super good. I am feeling a little bit better about our chances now. Still a little bit scared by some stuff. There's a Latios, so they could just go with Tag Purge. Nope. Gonna be the Night Watch. What do they get? Is it greens and energy? Oh, it's Welder and energy. All right, not ideal. Feeling a little bit stuck now. That's not a Welder. Uh-oh. What do we get off this greens? What can we get off this greens? Feeling stuck now. I'm feeling stuck all of a sudden. Oh man. What can we get? That is the question. Quick Ball seems pretty good. And we could just go Great Catcher, knock out a... I think maybe just punching this with Flare Strike is going to be better. Definitely want another Pokemon in play. So we're going to Quick Ball. And then... I'm a little bit stuck from there, I'm not going to lie. Could go with something weird like... No, I think it has to be a Quick Ball plus Welder maybe, and hope they don't rip the Welder. No. Sure, I'm running out of time. Quick Ball and Welder, those are the two I grabbed. I'm not even, this seems terrible. Attach here, and yeah, they can literally give us 0 card hand next turn. All right, we're gonna grab the Victini V here. We're gonna have to hope for the best off our prize cards then. I should have gone with something, I don't even know what I could have gone for. Flare Strike here, hit him hard. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I could have gone for. What I should have gone for. Could have done the I could have set up Welder. I could have got. I'm still lost. I'm not gonna lie. I'm lost on what I should have got there. I have no idea what would have been best. Everything seems terrible. Everything seems awful. It seems like nothing really gets the job done. And I don't think anything really does get the job done there super well. I could have got. I don't know. I actually have no idea what I would want there. We'll see. Yeah, definitely would have liked to have used Double Blaze and knocked this out. That didn't happen, so I'm definitely just stuck on what to do from here. I guess it's possible they don't hit us with the Night Watch, but this seems tough, man. They should have Marnied us and then Night Watched us. They didn't do that. The Night Watch still got the 2 most important cards in our hand. Here comes a Research. If they get a switch, they can actually just knock us out, but then we can respond with an Energy Burst knockout. So I'm okay if they knock out our active here, and it looks like that is what they're gonna go for. I'm definitely fine with this, because it's very likely we'll be able to get an energy and then just go Energy Burst, respond, knock this out, and then we'll kind of stabilize a little bit. And they can't just definitely knock this out next turn. I mean, it's definitely possible they could get another Mewtwo, another Aurora energy, and then, I mean, what he does enough, right? Oh no, he'd be a little bit short actually. They'd be hitting for that 180. So they'd be 10 damage short actually from knocking this out. So I guess we'd have a chance at that point. Not a great one, I don't think, but some chance is better than no chance, I think. So I'll take it. Yeah, here comes the Ultra Necrozma knockout on our Reshiram. This matchup definitely seems rough. Marnie plus Shrevnor, I think, is a lot for a Greens deck to deal with. So I'll take this exchange here and hope for the best. Go Victini, Welder. Hope for the best. Here we go. Draw. It's a greens, but definitely need to take this knockout here, I think. Okay. Got a Volcanion to put on our bench. And Energy Burst to get ourselves 3 prize cards. Maybe get into the Volcanion. There's our second Reshiram. That guy could be pretty cool to make things happen with. Got another greens. Could try and get Power Plant into play here over the next couple turns. By going like greens for Stadium plus Fire Crystal, retreating to the Volcanion. We have to pretty much just hope our opponent doesn't win this turn, which I don't think they can. But even them just using something like, what's it called? Sounds disastrous. Even them just using, yeah, just hitting us seems, using Night Watch. Yeah, them just using Night Watch seems awful for us. Yeah, I don't know how we recover from them simply using Night Watch. Trying to figure just that out. I don't think we can. I'm lost. We'll see. I ideally want to like stamp and power plant them, but they have this Naganadel that can kind of just snipe this Victini. There's a Marnie, Marnie plus Night Watch coming in again, and that's a lot of supporters we have in our hands. So it's pretty unlikely that we draw a supporter off this Marnie. Yeah, there's 4. We still drew 2 supporters. Still feeling lost, but I think we could Great Catcher Dedenne and then try and custom Catcher and Welder into a Reset Stamp. But it looks like they maybe are just going for the Poltergeist as they ditch their whole hand. We do have 4 trainer cards, so they would win. It's a little bit ambitious, I feel like, to go for the Poltergeist over just trying to lock us with the Night Watch. Night Watch seems way better here, in my opinion, but maybe they're just feeling it. Maybe they just know what's up. Know I have 4 trainer cards in my hand, and they're just gonna go for the knockout. They're definitely thinking about it. That's why they're taking so long. They're like, well, could just win now. But Night Watch is definitely the better play. It's like not even close how much better of a play the Night Watch is. We'll see if they go for it or not. How many switch do they even have left at this point? 3 switch down. Still thinking about it. Pale Moon GX. Oh no, this gives us a chance for sure. I think we can maybe even deck our opponent out at this point. Oh no. Okay, that is our game plan now. Deck out our opponent. Check their Marnie count. 3 down. They probably play 4, but maybe they don't. Yeah, we're gonna Welder here. I think that was the worst thing they could have done, to be honest. I don't think it gets much worse than that. Definitely not an ideal line of play, as we're now going to retreat to the Volcanion. I want a Great Catcher, but I almost feel like I shouldn't, because I'm just gonna run out of cards in my hand again. I feel like we have to here. I don't know. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. They probably still have quite a few energy left, so they could probably just retreat their Dedenne, even if I stuck it in the active. I'm just gonna pass, or I could let's just pass. Let's just go with pass. I'm just gonna go with pass here and see how this goes. I could have gone quick ball for the Reshiram to send that up. There's a reset stamp. That's not, maybe I should have gone quick ball for Reshiram so I could send that up next turn. And if their last Marnie is prized, and their last, okay, there we go. There's a power plant. How many swell are they down? 2. Sometimes they only play 2. Only play 2 swell. And if they had another one, I'm sure they put in play. So if this plant or this catcher sticks in our hand, we have something to work with here. Here's an ordinary rod. Okay, they're gonna get 2 psychics. They have a lot of psychics, but that doesn't stop power plant from power planting. Here's the Night Watch. Power plant or custom catcher we need to keep around. Oh, we kept the power plant. Did we make the comeback? Do they have another stadium? I guess we're gonna find out here. Gonna throw that. We could still get Switch and Reshiram, which means there's a chance could win that way. Gonna reset stamp to 1. They've used their GX attack. Let's check this. Get nothing. We're spreading flames. They're gonna build up a big Victini V. We've got a power plant in play. They can't attack with Mewtwo. They might have a 3rd chaotic swell. They're low on draw supporters. Probably 1 research, 1 Marnie left, maybe. The counts are always, you know, in between 3 and 4 on research. Usually they have 4 research. There's a broken heart. We're just gonna, we could swing next turn for not quite the knockout. If we top deck an energy, we knock out their active, but there's no reason for them not to retreat this here to like a Dedenne or something. Yeah, basically no reason not to retreat to Dedenne here. Okay, there it is. Yeah, retreat to the Dedenne. We don't have to knock out Dedenne though. We're just spreading flames and build up again. And they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are now building up a Dedenne with the energy. Spreading flames. 3 more energy. Start swinging next turn, I guess. We're doing 210 damage. Currently knock out the Mewtwo. If we can gust it into the active, we get a greens. We can play the greens, get a fodder card plus Great Catcher, knock out the Mewtwo. And then that might be their last Mewtwo. They might, there's 2 gone. They might play a 3rd. Who knows? We'll find out, I guess. Here's the attach to the Dedenne. Oh no, do they have it here? Loading up a Malamar. So I think they've realized that they pretty much have to attack with Malamar. But are they going to retreat this to Dedenne? Why did they attach to Dedenne? Because it currently gets knocked out no matter what. So attaching it to it doesn't make a whole ton of sense. At all? Yeah, at all. They're loading up Malamar, but Malamar also won't cut it because we only have 3 prize cards left. I think we just have them if they don't have another stadium. But if I free up a bench space, they can actually bench something else. Theoretically. That I might not want them to bench. So I might just keep them bench locked here. I think if I put down, I don't think they can chase my unidentified fossil. So I'm gonna throw this down so I can custom for that extra card, and I can just discard it as well. I'm gonna play this, thin that out of the deck. The red candy looks like it is prized, or I discarded it at some point. I'm gonna discard this just to be safe, and then I'm not gonna. If we do Spreading Flames, we do win a turn sooner, but they could. I'm trying to think of like a Pokemon that they could potentially set up on the bench. A second Night Watch, but we had knocked that out. It feels pretty safe to swing. I can't think of a Pokemon that could set up that could one-shot us. They might have something. Let's just swing and I guess find out. Energy Burst, Knockout. Do they have something? We're going to find out this turn right here, right now. I could have maybe waited. They hit me with the well played, so they might have something here. I'm curious to see what it would be. I can't think of anything. So I definitely want to know what it is. Or does our Victini carry us through to the dub here? Let's find. Is it something that could? Nope. I guess that is just a win, and we somehow pulled that one back against pretty much all odds. Yeah, I don't think they had another stadium card there, so they were out of win conditions once we put the power play in play, and we got a dub here in the end. All right, I'll take it. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video on the GreenZard. Like I said, way better than I was giving it credit for in the current meta. It's actually really good. A lot of fun. Try it out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and peace.